Welcome to Creeped Out. My next story is Premature Memories. It's so crazy whenever I think about all the creepy things that I've experienced growing up. It just makes it so hard to even know where I should begin. So, I'll just go to my current recollection and begin with that. So do any of you have memories from before you were born? I know that I do, and only a handful of people close to me know about this. So many times I've tried telling myself that they're all just dreams, but in all honesty, they are my memories. As we all know, a dream is something we each experience while we are asleep. So needless to say, dreams just come to an end. Even if our dreams don't have a complete ending, they just end. Whereas, a memory is an event that we recall having happened in our lives. Some of us see it as spiritual, heavenly, or even alien-like. I don't know how else to explain it, but one memory that I do recall is choosing my family members. Now that's everyone in my immediate family, from my mom and dad, my siblings to my children, and even my spouse. I know this may sound unbelievable to some of you, but I'm pretty sure that there is someone out there with the same kind of memory. If so, then you'll know where I'm coming from. Sure, I wish I had physical proof. I would be flabbergasted to see my life on the big screen. Who wouldn't? So the next memory I have after choosing my family is that I suddenly entered these funky-looking slide tunnels, like the ones that you see in the McDonald's play area. But they were much darker, yet with psychedelic neon-type lights, so I could see where I was going. But each tunnel led me in a different direction to my new life. Now I don't recall if I chose any of the tunnels or if they were chosen for me. But what I do know is I remember everything from before I entered my life here on Earth, and it is exactly as I remember choosing. So from when I was an infant, I have always talked about these memories, some of which would seem like predictions. But nope, they're just my memories. I remember as I entered my new life, even though I was just an infant, I could actually understand what everyone around me was saying. I could understand words. I remember chatting with my mom once and telling her about the time my grandma Rosa King gave me an ice bath in the kitchen sink. Then my mom, in pure shock, cut me off in mid-sentence and asked me how I even knew about the ice bath when she never even told me about it. And I was only a newborn at the time and sick with pneumonia. I don't recall how old I was, but I do know that I was in my first 3 months of life. I was born 3 months premature on May 13th, 1962, which fell on Mother's Day. I weighed a whopping 3 pounds, 9 ounces. Mom said I was so small that handkerchiefs were used for my diapers. My original due date was at the end of July or the first week of August. So at the time my mom was pregnant with me, she worked at the courthouse in southwest Portland, Oregon as a mail carrier. She dressed accordingly, which in those days, back in the 60s, meant wearing high heels and dresses. It was the unfortunate choice of footwear which caused her to fall down 3 flights of stairs, which then sent her into early labor. As soon as I was born, the medical staff immediately took me out of the delivery room, and the doctor didn't even allow my mom to hold or see me, as he had rushed me to the ICU to make sure I was placed on a ventilator. I recall my lungs being tested to see if they were fully formed to help rebuild their strength. Even crazier, I remember being put into a square-shaped glass tank, which, now that I think about it, was filled with amniotic fluid. I could actually breathe in it. But as soon as I was taken out of it, I would choke up the fluid, stop breathing from deep inside of my lungs, then would begin breathing air through my lungs and out of my mouth. I experienced this more than once. I know this true story of mine may seem short, but trust me, This is most certainly not all that I'll be sharing with you. I feel awkward telling anyone about this memory because you know how some people are. I know that I can't be the only one who has memories from before they were born. So please, anyone, I would really love to hear your feedback and your stories. Take care and stay creeped out.